And returning to the US Department of Education, offices there were closed today.
And it comes after we told you a few minutes ago the Trump administration announced major cuts to the department last night.
Let's get back to TV5's Meredith St. Henry telling us what some local schools think about the moves. Meredith?
Chet, the U.S. Department of Education is cutting about 50% of its staff. Between buyouts and layoffs, the department will drop down to about 2,200 employees. President Trump has been vocal about how he wants to shut down the department. But for the Department of Education to be abolished, Congress would have to act. School districts we talked to today say it's too early to tell how these cuts could impact their schools. The Grand Lake superintendent says parents who are worried about any changes, it would all take time.
I think that patience, not overreacting, not panicking by any means. I still think that there's a lot of road to tread, and we're all in this together. We'll see where it goes, but I don't foresee changes coming as quickly as maybe they're being perceived right now. At least in our experience, that's not how this has worked. There's still a lot more questions than answers.
In a statement, the Michigan Department of Education says the state superintendent, Dr. Michael Rice, believes there would not be enough votes in Congress to eliminate the U.S. Department of Education, adding in part, quote, abolishing the U.S. Department of Education, as unlikely as it is, wouldn't mean that federal funding for Michigan students and staff and Michigan Department of Education staff would have to end. The federal government could still provide that funding through another federal department. But the early federal cuts in education research and efforts to pause education grants and loans, among others, make it all but certain that more cuts will be attempted, end quote. We have Michigan Department of Education's full statement on WNEM.com. Back to you.
Thank you, Meredith. The U.S. Department of Education said impacted staff will be placed on leave Friday, March 21st, receiving full pay and benefits until the beginning of June.